This is a Best Syndication video production. On October 11, 2007, we attended the Phelan MAC meeting. Concerned residents spoke about a local paintball field. This is the video of that meeting.
I live over in the West Cajon Valley with the Phelan address. And I'm here to try to enlist the Phelan MAC on our issue with a landowner over there that has installed a professional paintball park. He played for over a year with the community, has been not blocked at all. He has now filed for a conditional use permit so that he can operate this endeavor however he wants to. He's used the guise of, it's for his children and friends. He has had in the future anywhere from 8 to 20 cars of people each weekend up there playing, disrupting the community. And like I said, I'd just like to see if I can get the Phelan MAC to assist us in getting this CUP scored. It's not conducive to the area. It disrupts the community. It's a danger to the children walking, riding their horses. And it is also a deadly sport.
Do you know, is he charging people to come?
From what we understand, he maintains that he's not charging the people on the property, but he has 3 paintball shops down below, full business opportunity. He also has 2 paintball fields, from our knowledge, in the Inland Empire. That's his pretense, that he doesn't charge on the property. But he's such a nice guy that he sells his product to people down below, and then he offers the paintball field free of charge. So anyway, that's, I guess that's all I'm supposed to say.
Okay, well, so have you talked to the county about the zoning?
We have talked to the county, and we get from code enforcement. Mr. Mastrada has told us that the county codes only tell you what you can do. It doesn't tell you what you can't do. He said that he referred to me as, he told me that I could have 4 horses per acre in my zoning, but I can't ride them legally. I can have 100 chickens, but I don't legally, the code doesn't say I can collect the acres. He maintains that a 10-foot fence that surrounds this individual's playing area that is about 100 by 150 or maybe 200. It's a 10-foot fence of netting, it's called a shade yard, but the county maintains that it's strictly to shade an area. It's not a fence. It's not anything of that nature. It's just
okay, but on the topic of the paintball, because that's what we're addressing, is there anything in the zoning that disallows it? I mean, to me, it seems like he can do what he wants on his property. If he's running it as a business, then yes, that would be.
Well, that's where the.
What's the conditional use permit state?
Well, I don't know what it says yet. He just filed for it last Friday. But he wants to have, as far as I understand, he wants to have a conditional use permit to, under the same pretense he went on all along, that his children and a few of their friends can come up and disrupt the community for 5 or 6 hours at a pop.
Yeah, why would you need a permit for that?
You don't.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just wondering, you say you filed for a CUP?
He filed for a CUP a week ago Friday.
Conditional use permit.
Yes. And we don't, I talked to Terry Williams down at the planning.
Yes.
And it hasn't been assigned a date yet. When you get the APN, it doesn't have a date on it, but she says as soon as she does her preliminary paperwork, that it will be signed as senior
Planner. Right. And
it'll have a date on it at that time. When we were down at the county last Monday, we showed Mr. Mastrada this APN, asked him what this CUP meant, and he said he didn't know, that we'd have to find out through planning. But the whole issue is this: if this individual can get a conditional use permit on the pretense it's for his friends and family, what's to stop him from doing it? Phelan, Indian Hills, Brightwood, whatever, you know.
And won't that come to us?
Yes, yeah. This,
So,
I'll address it.
wait a minute, you can address it more? Okay.
Yeah, it'll come to,
No, just, it's
the
public,
matter.
it's public comment, don't respond. I'll
Oh,
explain
okay.
it at my turn.
okay,
Okay.
we'll let the supervisor's representative
well,
respond.
we've been there. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Any other public, yes, ma'am. Please.
Nina Guarini, I live in the West Cajon Valley.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Nina Guarini, I live in the West Cajon Valley. I'm also Tom's neighbor. On the paintball issue, when I'm new to the area, I moved here 2 years ago. I lived in a rental house for about a year in the West Cajon Valley. And as a retired real estate broker, I went to the county to check the land uses prior to purchasing my land because I just want to retire and live in peace and quiet with my horses and my animals and finish my property. And I can tell you specifically, I have a paper signed at home from Building and Planning saying that any sports-oriented recreational activity requiring a remote location, including but not limited to rifle range, archery, and it listed a couple others, is not prohibited in that rural living land use district without a conditional use permit. So I felt I was pretty safe the whole time. At this point, my horse has been injured because of this paintball. He was spooked when the farrier was putting the last shoe on the last horse on the last foot. And once they hammered a nail in, the paintballs went off. It sounds like Iraq. They yell, they scream. I can hear it inside my house with the doors closed. I went along with Mr. Mason to code enforcement, and it seems like that the code enforcement people do not want to enforce the codes. I've read through 944 pages of codes twice and made little notes and that sort of thing. I can't find anything anywhere in there that affords this man to be able to create that kind of noise. Finally, they supposedly issued a citation for illegal land use. They told us that they contacted county council, and we filed, sheriff's department had us do a citizen's arrest, which disappeared. They lost the paperwork, and they said we can't make a citizen's arrest. Randy Rogers in code enforcement also told us that we're not allowed to talk to county council because we wanted to know if they were issued a citation for illegal land use, how can they continue to do this? We thought it was over when they sent the letter out on August 22nd, but apparently 5 weeks went by, and then on the 6th week they began paintballing again. So we called the sheriff, and the sheriff promptly told us that code enforcement told them that it was okay for them to paintball and that they didn't have to respond to us. I don't understand it. I did my due diligence before I bought my house and put my money in the land. My horses are going to be, again, another year with plywood for a barn from the snow, because the money that I have budgeted for my barn are now going to have to be put aside and saved for possible legal fees, because I'm not going to live across from a paintball park. And I did everything I was supposed to do in the beginning, and I don't understand how anybody can condone letting these people lie to us. I mean, I got an email back from Mr. Rogers this morning because I asked my ex-husband, who is an attorney, to help us out because they told us we couldn't talk to county council. So the attorney can talk to county council. So then today I find out they never went to county council. The district attorney never has had anything on it at all that they've either refused to prosecute or prosecute it. They don't even have the man's name.
This has been a Best Syndication video production.
Quite a bit. And I wrote a home health lawsuit. That's all I can say. And any help you guys could give us, I would certainly appreciate. Thank you.